This kitchen prescription is such a crowd pleaser. I love cooking it, and it's so healthy. It's your linguine with tomatoes, garlic, basil, and just a smidge of Parmesan. Dr. Norm, tell everybody about why these tomatoes are so good for us, the different colors, what they represent. And while you're doing that, I'm going to mix this up.
Well, again, we're going to be using something you're making. When you're making it, again, you can control what you're putting into it. So you're putting the tomatoes in. The tomatoes are really good and high in lycopene. Lycopene is a strong antioxidant. You're putting in garlic, which has a strong antioxidant effect. So you really, and again, you can limit the amount of those things that you put in. So it adds lots of flavor to it. You put a little bit of olive oil in it. So that all of these things are really healthy things that you're putting into it and making a relatively simple tomato sauce to put on the linguine.
And all I did, Dr. Norm, is I cut these tomatoes in half, and then I squeezed in about, 8 cloves of garlic into there. And then I let them sit for, a couple of hours just so that the flavors will marry.
Right.
And then now I'm just adding a little bit of basil to it. I'm going to add just a little bit, because I know you get mad at me if I put too much cheese in it, because it's not good for us. And this is all there is to it.
It's a simple thing to make, and it tastes good.
Absolutely. Olive oil, garlic, it's so simple.
Good.
Now, Dr. Norm, tell us about why linguine, not spaghetti, not bow tie pasta.
Well, first of all, I like pasta. One of my favorite things. But pasta does have a relatively high glycemic index, so you have to be careful about the amount of that you eat and how often you're doing it. The other thing you can do with pasta is if you don't overcook it. We like to cook it al dente, so it's a little bit firm in the middle. If you do that, you really help to reduce the glycemic index. And the reason is it's not absorbed and broken down as rapidly. So that really makes it a lot healthier, and it's simple to eat, and it goes great with this tomato sauce that we're making.
And you like to use a store-bought Buitoni pasta,
Sure,
right?
there's no reason not to buy the store-bought pastas. It's easier, it's faster. Most people have trouble. They don't have time to do all of these things. We'll make it as simple for you as possible and as easy for you as possible, and have it still taste good and be healthy.
Oh, Dr. Norm, you told me to cook it al dente, right?
It looks great.
And it tastes so much better that way. And you know what I like to do? I like to use my pot because it's still nice and warm, so the pot that I took off the stove. And I am now going to put about half of the tomato mixture in. As you can see here, get all that good olive oil.
It keeps it from sticking together, too.
Absolutely. And then I'm going to pour my linguine in. Let's get that in. And give it one toss in here. Look at that. And then I'm going to get the rest of this beautiful mixture in here. This is so
It tastes
good.
better even than it looks.
Oh, absolutely. Look at that. And we're just going to let that sit for a little bit. I'm going to pull the pasta through the tomatoes, but this is a delicious, nutritious, so easy to make pasta. I love it. It's one of my favorites, Dr. Norm.
Good.